Hi, we're going to talk about the Map Leads functionality within your Toolsy account. This is a really nice feature. It gives you some insight, some geographic insight onto your business that allows you to have some actionable items for perhaps some additional marketing. And so what we're going to do is just go ahead and start off on the tab Map Leads. This all happens automatically. All the leads are automatically mapped into the system. And the first thing I want to point out is on the pin color. The pin color is all tied to the status color that you set up in your settings. So if we jump over here to settings and we look at system values, and we look at these colors, which you can customize these, those colors are the colors of the pins. They're also the colors on the status drop down as well. But when we go back to the map, these colors correspond to the status, and that can be a little bit helpful just as a quick visual. You also can switch from the map view to the satellite view very easily. I think the satellite view to me is a little bit better because I can get a better visual of the neighborhoods that I'm working with, and maybe where I have some concentration of neighborhood activity that might key me in to say, hey, maybe I want to do a direct mail piece, or I want to do some canvassing. I'm having some success in these areas, and so, maybe I could enhance my opportunity in those areas. So the satellite works out really well. Now, once you're down to an individual property, you can click on the pin, and it's going to give you a little bit of information on that property, the salesperson, the customer's name, and the status. And then if you hit Zoom Map, it's going to take you down to an aerial of that property. And then you could kind of zoom out or zoom in and play around with that, but that's pretty handy. And so that's the way that works. And so now, in addition to this, you can also filter the results quite a bit, because clearly, if you have company-wide leads, you may want to provide a filter against that. So you can filter it by status and choose your status. You could filter it by salesperson, by the source where the lead came from. The priority status is it active? Does it need attention or critical? This is really determinant on how frequently that lead has been touched. If it's not been touched, it changes in status. And then you also could filter it down by city, for example. The other option is to draw around an area, and it will filter it by doing just a drawing around the area. So quite a bit of flexibility to this. It gives you kind of a lot of visual onto where your lead activity is at, and gives you the opportunity to examine potential other marketing opportunities around that to expand the business that you have. And so the map function is a nice function. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you need any additional help with this, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you.